Okay, let's give you guys some more practice. So sketch this graph here. Remember, at the moment you've got this block taking away this block here. So sort out this whole block first. But within this block there's this bubble here. And remember, sort out this bubble first because you've got a coefficient of 3 here. So be careful. If it's 1, it's nice and easy. You just shift it across by 20. But here you've got a coefficient of 3 here, so it complicates things. Remember, sort out this bubble first. Okay, so sketch this this graph here. Start out with your cosine of x, and then slowly transform it step by step until you get to this this equation here. So start off with cos of x, and then slowly transform it into this whole thing. Okay. So press pause and have a go. Okay, so to do this here, sort out this thing first. So so write it as this: 2 cos, and then factor out the 3. So it's going to be hang on, factor out the 3. So 3 bracket x x plus 20 over 3, whatever this whole number is, I don't know, but just leave it as that for the time being. Okay, and then we take away 1. So now, so from here, write it in this form here, and in this form here later on, this bit will be useful to us later on. Okay, so to try and sketch this line here, we would rewrite it as this, and then now. Now start off with your cosine of x. So let's start off. Let's say we've got a function f of x equals cosine of x. Okay, so first start off with your cosine of x. So it looks something like this. So this bit here is 360. And then our next transformation. Look at this here. We're going to transform. We're going to sort out this 3 here. So our next transformation here, remember we are starting from here, and somehow slowly we will transform it into this whole thing here. Okay. So our next transformation would be hang on, let me do it over here. F of 3x. So that will give us cos 3x. Remember, we're going to put this into this x here. Okay, so now what that means is we're going to squeeze this inwards here. So our graph will now look like this. So if this here is, hang on, let me start again here. So our graph will now look like this. Let's say this is 360 here. We're going to have three cycles within that 360. 1. Okay. 2, and then 3. That's what it means to apply this transformation here. So this here, the period here will be 360 over 3 in a way. Okay, so this point here is 360 over 3. Okay, then keep an eye on this here. So looking at this here. Sorry, hang on. Looking at this whole thing here, our next transformation here would be this part here. Okay, so our next transformation would be this. Would be hang on, f of x what? F of x plus 20 over 3. So our next transformation would be plus 20. Oops, now plus 20 over 3. So plus 20 over 3. So that would give us this cos 3 bracket x plus 20 over 3. Remember, we are putting this whole thing here into this 3 here, into this x here. So perhaps we could put a square bracket around here, square brackets. Okay, and then yeah. So now it's just a matter of sketching this this here. Well, for us to apply this transformation here, it means we are shifting everything across by by 20 over 3. Okay, so it's near 6 point something. Okay, so it's a matter of shifting everything across. So let me just sketch this. So remember, we've got 3 cycles in the 360 here. Where they're 1, 2, and then 3. So this is our 360 here. Our next transformation is this one here, meaning that we're going to shift everything across. Now this, let's just select a reference point here. So this point will be shifted across to over here. Okay, and this distance here will be 20 over 3. Okay, because it's a plus, we're going to shift it to the left. So I guess for you to sketch it, it will look like this. It will look something like this. So this distance here, this gap here from here to here is 20 over 3. So I guess if we were to sketch it, it would look something like this: 1 cycle, 2 cycles, and 3 cycles. And this point here will be 360 take away 20 over 3, because remember, this point here, we are shifting it across here. So so this is also 20 over 3. Okay, and then our next transformation is this bit here. So our next transformation would be this. Hang on, would be f. Hang on, it would be 2f of x. So this is our next transformation here. So this would give us 2 cos square bracket. What was it? Looking at this here, this was our old graph here. So this would be 3 bracket x plus 20 over 3. Close it off. Close it off. So that would give us a graph of. So now looking at this here, our next transformation would be to change the amplitude here. So this here was 1. So the amplitude here is 1. Because of this transformation here, it will be 2. So this point, it will be 2 here. And because this is -1, it will be -2. So our graph will look something like this. Remember, we're just sketching it roughly. So let's say this is 1, 2 here. So our graph will look something like this. This is -1. This is -2. Okay. So our graph will look something like this. Oops. It now has an amplitude of it now has an amplitude of 2. So 1 cycle, 2 cycles here, and 3 cycles here. Don't forget, this point here is still 360 minus 20 over 3. This point here, well, you see, this point here is still the same. It's just this is going to move up here. This point here is, you're just changing the amplitude here. This is -1, so it's down here. So it's really you doing this. And then this point here is up here. So it's you changing the amplitude. Okay, this is negative here. This is up here. So it's you doing this. You're just changing the amplitude. So this is -2. Well, anyway, it then becomes this. Something like this. Okay. Well, let's say we are here now. Okay. Yeah, so the amplitude here is 2. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at this now. So what's our next transformation? Well, our next transformation is this thing here. Well, our next transformation would be this. Hang on. So we are currently here at the moment. Our next transformation would be hang on. It would be f of x. So that's the whole thing here, and then we plus what was it? 1 plus hang on, yeah, sorry, -1, so -1, not plus. So our next transformation would be -1. Okay, would be -1. So our next transformation would be this. So that would give us this whole thing here intact, and then take away 1. So that would give us this 2 cos square this that and then this, and then plus that, and then plus this, and then minus 1. Okay, so here we are applying this transformation here would give us this whole thing here. So we are here at the moment, and then we've got to apply this transformation here. So, well, negative 1. What we are minusing 1. So here it was 2. So it's going to get dragged down to 1. Okay, and this was minus 2 is going to get that dragged down to minus 3. This bit here it was 2. Now it's going to be 1. This bit here it was negative 2. Now it's going to be 3. This bit here, well, you can see the whole thing here gets dragged down. So this point here will be this. So your new graph will look something like this. So it's just getting dragged down like that. So this would be our final answer here. But if you get a graph plotter, your final answer, if you were to do it neatly, it would look like this. Hang on, let me clear the whole lot. Your final answer would look like this. Hang on. Okay, your final answer would look something like this. Okay, so so originally it was cos it looks like this. 360 is one cycle, 180 is negative 1. Originally it was something like this. Oops. Something like that. That's one cycle, and then we squeezed everything inwards and then move it about, and then slowly your final answer should look like this. Okay, so this here is your final answer. Okay.